was that, huh? Great doubleheader tonight here on ESPN. We welcome you to Inside the NBA, presented by Lilly. Ernie Johnson, Charles Barkley, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Chief O'Neal.
Chief.
As SGA makes his return for OKC, and they beat the Denver Nuggets in overtime, 127-121. How about some highlights? Would you like to see those?
Good. Watch the game, Ernie.
This is worth watching. SGA missed 9 games. They went 5-4. Joker in town with his 21 triple-doubles. He would add to that tonight. That's tough. 15-0 Denver run. You all right over there, Shaq?
Yeah, Shaq, you know we on TV, right?
That wasn't me.
Good night.
You all right, you big fella?
Apparently not. SGA.
First of all, since y'all set up Burton, I'm going to give y'all a real Burton.
Oh, no, please. Oh,
that wasn't me.
Come on.
That was Kenny.
Jamal Murray, who's been fighting illness, cashes in. 59 to 50 at the half. There's Murray again.
3 ways to get a message across: Telegram, telephone, tell Kenny.
Hey, let's watch the highlights, Shaq. What do you say?
It's not snitching when you're on camera.
Lou Dort connecting. Game tied at 88.
Tell you what, man, this was a terrific basketball game.
And then coming back down the floor, Dort sticks out the leg. Down goes Joker, and Joker is hot.
Yeah, I love that right there. You can't let people just trip you.
Yeah, that was unnecessary.
Yeah. Flagrant 2 and an ejection for Dort.
I don't understand why he did it, though. What was going on in the game that made you want to do it?
I'm going to rip off your spine.
Jokic right here.
I'm going to rip off your spine.
With Jalen Williams.
Bite your face.
Joker brothers alone.
Oh. Back to the game, 97-95, and Joker connects again.
Gonna rotate.
They're up by 5. SGA to Alex Caruso with a couple of huge threes down the stretch.
Man, watch this shot right here. I can't even believe he made that.
Ties the game at 107.
Great defense.
OKC's going to try to win this thing in regulation. Caruso off the mark, and we are going to go to overtime, tied at 107. How good Cason Wallace has been so good for that team.
Man. Shout out to Sam Preston, man. He be getting these guys.
And there's Caruso after a steal on the other end, converting, and the Oklahoma City Thunder winners 127-121 in overtime.
Man.
They've won 4 out of 5 and 8 of their last 12. And as promised, look who's joining us from Oklahoma City. It is Alex Caruso. It is my son. And hey, there'll be a little something extra in your allowance this week. That was a heck of a game. Is it as fun to play in those as it is to watch those when the intensity is that high and the back and forth?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot more fun when you finish the game and you win, too. But, yeah, I mean, that's high-level basketball. You know, that's what everybody in the league, if you're really a competitor and you really like the game, like, that's what you play for. You play to go out there and play well and have guys throw blows the whole time. Like, we thought we had the game sealed up, and then Jamal hit 3 threes that were just kind of insane and into the game, put pressure on us. But, yeah, it was a gritty win. It was a gritty win, especially when damn, that kind of hurt. Shea and Hart sat through overtime. It was big for us to come up. You know, a couple of guys that have been playing well lately for us come up and play well.
With so many injuries, what's the conversation like with the young guys to get them to play so well?
I mean, that's opportunity. That's what the league's about. The league is, half of my career was based off of guys not playing and me being able to get thrown out there and develop my game and show what I can do. So that's the thing I think that I mentioned to any of the guys is like, you know, when guys are out, someone's got to take the shots, someone's got to make the plays. So just, you know, stay true to your work, be ready, and show off your game. Like, everyone in the NBA is a good player. They're here for a reason. So, you know, it's a silver lining when you're missing guys like Shea and Dub, guys who have the ball a lot in their hands. You know, we're able to move it around, and guys get more shots and have been playing well over the last month.
Alex, number one, tell Chet to put a shirt on. His body's not good enough to be walking around stress-free.
That's a bad look, man. That's a bad look.
Bad look. I'm not going to lie. Hey, on that last play in regulation.
Chest-free.
Yeah. Did you get caught because you were wide open and you probably should have pulled up, and you're like, I'm a little too wide open.
Bad read.
Yeah, bad read, and you end up shooting the floater. You start.
You can't be too wide open for a game winner. I probably didn't anticipate them running at Shea from that side. I probably should have just been ready and stepped in and shot the ball. I just made 2, so nobody's perfect. I made a couple plays in overtime to make up for it.
Yes, you did.
You know what, Alex? Denver, San Antonio, Houston. The West. Still you got to worry about Minnesota, LA. Yeah, you got to worry about.
We're not worried about the Lakers, Alex. Stop it.
So, yeah, don't feed in.
They tanking as we speak, and you know they're tanking. You might see them in the play-ins.
Don't feed in. Don't feed in. My question is, what has been the biggest adjustment now that you guys have been the champs and you see that they're making towards you guys?
Yeah, I think it's just figuring out the different pitches that we're going to get from teams, from coverages, from offensive sets. Obviously, anybody who's won a championship, in the next season you got a target on your back. So I think this year, last year it was more of a prove it mentality, and this year it's kind of being the hunter instead of the hunted. And we're trying to keep that mindset when we go into games playing, like you said, these other really good teams in the West. Just knowing that they're trying to knock us off our spot, and we got to hold firm.
Alex Caruso, we appreciate you stopping by, and do me a favor, will you, son? Be home by 1.
What's up, Ernie?
Be home by 1.
Maybe, dude. It's already midnight. It's 1 where y'all are? Where are y'all? Are y'all in Atlanta?
It's 1 o'clock here.
It's 1 o'clock here. You're already late for curfew.
Man, these 8:30 games, man, are crazy.
Hey, Alex, feel free to take Chet in the weight room with you.
He don't need to. He got 21
Off season,
rebounds.
we'll get him right. Off season. We had a short off season. We won a championship. It was only 2.5 months.
Okay.
Have a great night,
We just have to take
man.
little bits and pieces.
Yeah.
All right,
Always
guys.
good talking
Appreciate
to
y'all.
you. All right, man. Appreciate you. Man, that was a heck of a game. 127, 121 in overtime.
That was one of those games that you look at on the schedule like, okay, this team is a championship contender. We might play them again. We want a mental edge. Because think about it. You can count the games on one hand. You've seen that many skirmishes and things going on. That
didn't feel like February, did it?
It did not feel. Same thing, actually, in the first game, too.
Yeah.
This was a great night of basketball.
They play again in about 10 days.
Wow.
Same gym out there in OKC. What'd you learn from this game?
I mean, both teams played excellent basketball. I expect Joker to have a better game. 9 for 25 is not really a great game, but they still had many opportunities to win. OKC, the others played well. They have a lot of experience of stepping up. They've been injured all year. They played great, but in order for Denver to get back to that championship level, Jamal Murray's going to have to play great. He did. He had 39, and Joker's going to have to play great. 9 for 25 is not great for Joker. It's good, but when it comes to winning championships, you have to be great.
I have a question because, I always judge teams not by if you can stop them or not, whether or not, if we both play our best, who's better. So if everyone plays their best in the West, who's the best team to you?
Well, it's these two. First of all, we got to factor in.
Who would be the best?
Hold on. Let me make my point first. Number one, they're getting Aaron Gordon back, who I think is terrific. I think he's underrated. But if you go back and look, this series went 7 games last year.
Yes.
It was the best series.
And that's what I was getting.
So I can't even it's going to be – I think they're the 2 best teams in the West. Last year, it was an amazing 7 games. I think it's going to come down to those 2 teams again. And when you're in a 7-game series, when you have Shea, when you have Joker, to me, it's going to be the other guys. Shaq talked about it. Jamal's going to have to play well. Aaron's going to have to play well.
Christian Brown.
But to me, who's going to be – they need Jalen Williams. He's been out basically all season. He's the guy who's going to have to play well. He took his game to a new level last year. That's what made OKC the champions. It's going to be, because I know what I'm getting for Shea. I know what I'm getting from Joker.
Joker, 23, 17, and 14, his 22nd triple-double of the season. Also his 60th game with at least 20, 15, and 10, which is 8 more than Wilt Chamberlain. Also, they had the dust-up with him and Lou Dort and David Adelman after the game talking about that.
I'll say this. I think his frustration is sometimes because the game's officiated differently out on the floor than it is near the basket. And I think he was reacting to what was being done to him. And his reaction's not going to be to cower away. He's competitive. So when we play them again, whatever it is, in like 10 days, I'm sure it'll be the exact same way.
And he had just come off an injury, hyperextended left knee, and then when that happens, that's also going to fire him up.
The first thought that comes to mind when somebody gives you a cheap shot is, hey, you could have hurt me, right? So, you know, he reacted the right way, smart enough not to throw punches, but just to give him that intense look to, you know, let him know that I'm not playing.
You agree it's a flagrant 2 on Dort?
I wouldn't say it's a flagrant 2. It's just a, you know, a medium, like it's not even a hard check. It's just like a medium check. Every now and then, Ernie, you got to touch people up. Like, this is not a game that, you know, the game is not physical where you just let people run by.
That was
touching them up.
Yeah. And I disagree with Shaq on that. I don't mind touching guys up. He tripped that man. That's the only problem. Like, if I believe in touching guys up. I think what Joker's sensitive is, man, once you get hurt and you like it, like you can, especially when somebody do something that's dirty. Like when you, like this dude, he was out for a long time, and like we all gonna get touched up. All guys get hit accidentally. Hardenstein slapped somebody in the face. He didn't try to slap him in the face. That happens all the time.
Jamal Murray.
But when you get hurt and then somebody do something dirty to you, man, your antennas are up.
127-121 in overtime. That is your final. And that's just the start of things here on Inside the NBA. Chest-free check.
Dylan Morrow. I could walk the streets like that.
Crazy thing about it, you still have the same.
Oh, yeah, here it is.
Oh, the similarities are eerie.
It's identical.
Man, live. Just give me a headband. Yeah, Shaq versus Chuck every week. That is a menacing look, is it not? Oh, my God.
Shaq don't want